We've been exploring the theme of amazing possibilities and how God sees things that we don't see even in ourselves. And today we come across this incredible story, this amazing person that just sort of encapsulates this whole message of amazing possibilities. We get seduced by the spectacular. And when there's a problem, we look at the world, we think, wow, the world's a mess. We need a huge solution to these huge problems. But what the Catholic saints teach us is that it's the little things, at the end of the day, it's the little things that have massive impact. And they encourage us to set aside the seduction of the spectacular and to commit ourselves to whatever it is before us in a powerful way. Therese of Lisieux talked about doing little things with great love, which is right at the core of the gospel. It's right at the core of our faith. When you think about it, these Catholic women are incredible. Many of the most incredible women in history are Catholic saints. And here's another example. Therese goes into the cloister when she's 15. She dies 9 years later at 24, and yet she's one of the most influential women in history. So how does that happen? She lives the last 9 years of her life, her whole adult life, inside a cloistered convent and becomes one of the most influential people in history. How does that happen? Because she did her little bit. She wasn't worried about other people's bit. She wasn't worried about what was going on here or there. She was focused on what is the best and highest use of my life. And of course, that is God's constant invitation to you and me to explore, okay, what is the best and highest use of our time, of our lives? And it's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day of life and forget that. And then we realize, hold on a minute, I'm spending most of my time doing stuff that is not the best and highest use of my life, of my time, of my energy. And so Therese had this message, do little things with great love. Do little things with great love. Whoever is before you right now, love them. And she just applied this little message to every little thing of her day. One thing after another. It's a little thing, I'll do it with great love. Then I'll do the next little thing with great love. It's an incredibly powerful message, and it shows how these small messages can focus our lives with great intentionality. We ask ourselves, how did the world get to be such a mess? How did the church get to be such a mess? When God sends us out into the world, He sends us on mission. And each of us have our own small mission to fulfill. And some people leave theirs undone. They don't do their little bit. And if one person doesn't do their little bit, well, okay. But if 1,000 people don't do their little bit, well, you got a problem now. And if 1 million people or 10 million people or 100 million people don't do their little bit, well, now the world's a mess. Now the church is a mess. And so how do we reverse the effects of that? Not by being seduced by the spectacular, but by saying, okay, I will do my little bit. Okay, I might not be able to change it all. It might not even change in my lifetime. But I will work out what is the best and highest use of my time, my talent, my treasure, and I will do my little bit. I might not be able to change it all, but I can do my little bit, and I will not leave my little bit undone. So let's decide here, now, today, that we will do our little bit. Let's decide here now today that we will not leave our little bit undone, and let's, like Therese, do our little bit with great love.
Did you know that 71% of the people that watch Matthew Kelly's videos are not subscribers? That makes no sense. We need to change that. Subscribe today. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn on those notifications so you never miss out on another great video ever again.